I would that you will reason with me from the subject more than anything. More than anything. Well, we have to establish right off top, because we've been in a series called The Power of the Precious, that this alabaster flask, or as the King James says, alabaster box, was precious to this woman. Somebody say precious. It was precious for many reasons. One reason it was precious was because it was important. If you go into the history of this flask, this was it was a gift that was very rare. It did not come from the region that she was in, which means it had to be imported. In those days, they didn't have UPS just to bring stuff to your door. It was a major thing to get something precious from another place. Not only was the oil precious, but also the container that it in was precious. They say it was akin to marble, and we can tell it was precious because it was sealed to keep it safe. It was expensive because the disciples tell us later on it was worth almost a year's wage. Somebody's not hearing me in this place. If we take the average wage of a laborer today, probably the average wage of a laborer, not even the average, but the lower level is $25,000. So if you will, to put this in a context, if you think through the fact that this one bottle costs in the neighborhood of today's dollars at least $25,000. Y'all didn't hear what I said. One bottle, $25,000. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I want to know what this stuff smells like. Because it was $25,000 in today's language. It was expensive. It was important because you've got to understand this. You have to understand Jewish culture, that most likely this was part of what they call her dowry. The dowry was, y'all stay with me, they're just having a little technical problem. The dowry was what your husband received when he married you. And so in those days, it was an issue of status to come with a dowry. So that means she probably had this for a while. And it had been reserved for the special occasion of marriage for her. It was expensive, it was important, and it was defining. Oh, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. The precious usually is defining for you. You know, like this is what people know about you. For her, this oil would have said, I belong to the upper class. Y'all missed it. Yeah. This Eddie defined her as a socialite. She was saying, I'm not from the poor class. I got some stuff. I don't need Prince Charming to ride in to save me because I got stuff before Prince Charming showed up. Not that I don't want to print, but I don't need to print because I got my own stuff. This was a defining thing that she was attached to. And if we're not careful, as we go through life, we find ourselves getting attached to things. Okay, I need y'all to be real with me. Because sometimes it doesn't necessarily start off that way. But we get attached to things.
Together. Oh, yeah. Love God and faith. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I was running in circles, jumping the hurdles, getting caught in that rush of doing so much. I was feeling kind of worn out, always checking the boxes, trying to be flawless, always spinning my head and catching my breath. I was too afraid to blow it down. Right. I told myself to keep this up, that God wanted more than just my love. But I was complicating things, was just like me.